I don't know why I'm gonna select this one, but it's funny.
Here it is.
Oh, that's a cute photo. Okay, here we go. You're gonna put this, oh my god. Wow. And we're officially filming. Woo!
Whoa, party!
Party! You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this jelly?
I don't
You
think
ain't, I don't think you're ready. You ready for this jelly? That's the wrong words. Hey everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Brock, and we're Yummer Time. Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. By the time this video goes live, we will be almost married. It'll be the eve of our wedding.
The eve, yeah, well, literally just a couple days away, and we'll officially be husbands.
July 24th, first time we ever had a date over pizza was in 2011, and here we are in 2021 getting married on July 24th. A decade later, we are ready for it.
Today's video, we are going to take a trip down memory lane because we are going to react and go through old photos of ourselves.
Yes, so I selected some of the two of us, and then some of you.
Yes, and I did the same thing.
You did the same thing?
I did the same thing.
Now, how did we know that we were both gonna do that?
Probably because that's what I told you to do yesterday.
He said that we would choose about 6 photos,
Yeah.
and you had 72?
I have 72 photos. I just like started cherry picking them. There were like so many coming in.
I don't know if that's cherry picking. That's
Oh,
like
I guess
just bulk.
just like wholesale cherry picking.
Oh man. Are you gonna go first?
I can go first. Okay, so I also wanted to get a photo of Brock before I had officially met you.
Okay.
And this is the photo that I chose. It's pretty good. Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay, so this is a really good one.
I think it's pretty steamy.
No, this is a very good photo, but I did not choose any of photos of you that are on that level of photo.
I hope you, I mean, it's fine. I just think that,
So,
I mean.
so this was taken probably just a few weeks before we met, and the lighting could not be better. I don't think I've ever been in as good shape.
You look snatched for the gods.
Yes, this was like maybe peak eating disorder. Not okay, not being healthy about my intake, working out way too much, but that's that photo. Wow.
Well, I mean, I bring it up because when Brock and I were chatting for about a year before we officially met in 2011, so 2010, he was sending me photos of him getting into modeling because he wanted my advice about the industry.
And this is the type of stuff I was sending Chris before I was even out.
And
so.
I still thought he was straight.
I think at this point you did not think I was straight.
At this point, I think when I started receiving these kind of photos, I was like, huh. I also was in a relationship at the time, so
Well, I didn't.
I
know
was
that.
like, I'm not. Because I am a good Christian boy.
Yes. Speaking of Chris being a good Christian boy, I have a photo to show that
shoot.
everyone
Here
should
we
see.
go.
Here it is.
Oh, that's a cute photo.
And it's way before I met Chris. How old were you there?
I have no idea. I must have been like, actually, sadly, like,
15?
not 15. Definitely too old to be I'll set the scene. We were in a mall with my mom, my sister, and myself. And in the middle of the mall, similar to how they have all those kiosks, they had a
Photo studio?
A photo studio, but it was like an open air photo studio.
So they were welcoming an audience.
There was an audience from the 2nd level and the 3rd level, literally.
And I'm sure everyone stopped what they're doing with their shopping to stare at you. And
I am a cute angel.
You are.
I mean,
Now you're a fallen angel.
fallen angel.
Sometimes a devil.
You heard it here first.
Oh, not really. I'm still an angel. But I mean, I do remember being very terrified and just like.
you look like you are an angel.
I'm very
Peaceful.
happy that we have the photos.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the best photo ever, which is why I started with it.
I remember also being very embarrassed that I was in a toga, so there's that.
Okay. Now that's not embarrassing. Definitely the wings and the crown with ornaments on it, bells on it.
Yeah, they literally use like Christmas ornaments to make a Okay, on to the next photo. I know, you know this photo. I think it's really cute. Just to go down memory lane.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, I feel like we've shared this one before. Maybe.
We have shared it
so
on our Instagram. If you've seen it, you've definitely come
This
across
photo
this.
was taken on August 3rd, 2011, which is when we officially became boyfriends and we were at a gallery exhibition
Yeah.
in LA.
I remember distinctly that I asked you if we were boyfriends yet.
And I said, well, you haven't asked me to be your boyfriend.
And so then I said, will you be my boyfriend?
And then I said yes, and the rest is history.
And that's that.
That's that. Here's a good one.
Oh, okay, so a little bit before the last photo that I shared.
It
Okay.
even predates that one.
Yeah, it does. So this was, oh gosh, we had just spent like a full week together in Berkeley, right? And I was taking the train down to my hometown, Simi Valley, to be with my family. And I asked Brock if he would join me on the train for 12 hours.
So I canceled my flight, which would have taken me an hour to get back down to LA for college, and took the train with you.
And this is a love story that is staggering to everybody in the whole world.
That was a really cute trip though, because I feel like all we did was like listen to music with one like earbud in each of our ears and just like put our heads like that
Cute,
together.
Which is kind of what we're doing in the photo.
And chat here and there, but mostly just be like calm and
that was
cuddly.
probably the last time we were called.
Yeah.
I just remember that we like pulled up to what would your station have been? To Simi would have been
Simi Valley.
Simi Valley,
Yeah.
and you like get out, and I just feel like I saw your mom and Katie like out there with you, and that was the first time I ever saw them, and now they're family. So it's
Yeah,
a sweet memory.
That's a really cute memory. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, next photo.
Next photo. I'm trying not to peek, but I already saw the first one on there, so I think you can skip that.
I'm skipping that one. That would have been my predated me kind of
Okay.
situation.
I like your choice better.
I chose the really sexy one or the like really like, you know, obviously don't want to show it one. Here is, oh wait, hold on, I have
See,
to.
this is the problem with Chris having selected 72 images when he only needs not 72 is now you can't even find the images.
No, I
You
have.
have too many choices.
I have so many choices. It's really hard. I just like great memories. Okay, here's this one. Oh.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're still just in the first year of our relationship right now.
No, this is like the first few months, and oh my goodness. This is when we were both in college and Chris was visiting me. We went to a date party for my friend's sorority, and I guess I got you invited by one of her friends.
Yeah.
Did you go with Deanna?
I went with Marissa.
Marissa.
I went with Marissa.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, good times. So yeah, I mean our looks are like this is like peak, a little after peak fraternity, Brock.
I mean, I look so twinky.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Oh, no,
Okay.
Done with that one. I lied, I do have a steamy photo of you.
Oh shoot. Okay, here we go. You're gonna put this, oh my god! Wow. I remember the moment I joined. Gosh, is this
What a
like
little twink
Is this
you are.
no, I was snatched too. That was me trying to court Brock a little bit more in our relationship. Distance
Sounds-
makes the heart grow fonder, and we were long distance for a couple months, right?
Yes, we were for like not very long at all, but
Did I make you want me?
I saved the photo.
We had gotten these 2 Stitch dolls or stuffed animals,
Stuffed animals, yeah.
from Disneyland when we went together for the first time.
On my birthday.
And so I clearly love to put Stitch in front of my junk. I was like, what else do I put here? I just can't show it all.
It doesn't look like he minds.
He looks happy.
I mean, I don't know. Are we able to even share this?
We're sharing it, I
It's gonna be
guess.
out there for the world to see.
Oh, goodness. Well, you know what? You're welcome. Okay, here.
Oh,
It's a fun one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. So from our first trip to Europe,
Yeah.
and we're at the Louvre and recreating art. And if you saw our most
Pinchy
recent,
nipples, yeah.
if you saw our most recent Valentine this year, it was based off of this. So,
Okay.
this one.
Oh, I guess straight from our Europe trip
Are
to.
we-
Okay, so this photo is of us in Ia going up from a Moody, or going down
No, I
from
think
Ia
this
to
is
Moody.
going up.
It's going up?
Yeah.
Okay. On donkeys. That was so fun. I mean, I remember Weren't you a little scared of going on the donkey at
No, do
first?
you remember why this one is so funny?
It's the small one.
We had definitely imbibed a little bit before heading up to dinner, and then Chris was put on the smallest donkey. Like, Chris definitely, I think, almost outweighed the donkey, and we were just giggling the whole way
That
up the
was
hill.
so funny. Oh my gosh. I think that was coming down. I was definitely wine drunk when that happened.
We were definitely wine drunk going up and down the hill.
Potato. I don't know why I'm gonna select this one, but it's funny.
That is so rude. Why? What
is
this?
Messy apartment. This is
Oh my
real.
gosh, what is this? Like quinoa and rice?
You were making something.
Oh my goodness. No.
No to this one.
No, that's fine, but no. Oh my god. I don't know why, but for a really long time, I had this very severe disconnect with my hair where it was very long on top, but like almost down to the skin on the sides.
I
And
thought it was funny and sexy.
it
You
felt
know,
like
I
maybe
love
it was
you.
like more of a sign of the times, and it was like okay then, but
I more so wanted, like, we lived in a studio apartment that was like
Aw.
so small. I mean, it was clearly very messy in this
yeah,
photo.
I guess I was doing dishes. This is proof that I always do the dishes.
That is not proof.
This photo is the proof.
This is not proof that you do all the dishes.
Oh my, but I do still generally wear that around the house. Not that shirt. Minus the shirt.
You do Pooh Bear all the time.
Pooh Bear is when you have no underwear on.
Oh.
Just a shirt.
Oh, okay.
Like
well,
Pooh just has a little
sometimes you
bit.
do that.
Okay, that's done. We haven't said anything about this yet, but I'm sure we will by the time this video is out. We are going to Greece for our honeymoon. It'll be our first time back to Greece since we went for the first time. So I think I was feeling that when I pulled a lot of these because there's a lot of
okay.
cute ones. Oh, this one you're also, maybe we'll crop it a little bit.
Oh, really? Just me and my Nutella. I remember.
Oh, 4th of July and happy 4th.
4th of July, so that means that we were, obviously in Greece. This was a Moody. This is definitely, oh my god, we stayed in like cheap places
Very
for sure.
cheap.
Inexpensive places.
We were 21 and out of college, but this
This is so real. I loved Nutella at the time. Just spooning Nutella.
I remember that jar of Nutella was very controversial because at one point during our trip they didn't let you take it on the plane.
Oh yeah.
They were going through customs and they're like, no.
I had to get rid of my Nutella. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's cute. Oh my goodness.
This
The
is what
phases we went through together.
Yeah.
So our first time to Palm Springs, it was our 3-year anniversary, as you can tell. And I asked the ace to put this sign up for our anniversary, and I thought it was very cute. And
I thought it was very cute.
that's all I
I
care
remember
about.
being so surprised too, and I think like we were having such a good time already. I mean, clearly we're just so funny.
And we need a photo with it.
we definitely needed a photo with
Oh
it.
my goodness, though. Like, we went through some phases together.
We grew up together.
We did. We were children here.
You loved those swimsuit. That
I
swimsuit.
loved them. I wish that you had told me like that they were not super flattering.
Were they theory? And
I think they were.
Yeah,
theory,
and you were like,
I got them on like super sale.
expensive.
I loved them, and gosh.
I love that. Okay, your turn. Oh my gosh. You just chose like our first year together,
Yeah.
huh? That's cute. Oh my god.
I thought we were doing very early.
Oh, that's really cute. Gosh, talk about like the various hairstyles of our life
I
together.
know, the old us.
Okay, so this is my first birthday spending with you.
Yeah.
My
This was
first
taken
birthday
on the
with
day
you.
before.
You took me to Long Beach.
Uh-huh.
We went to the Long Beach Aquarium, and then we stayed on a yacht overnight.
Yeah.
That was really cute. I love the aquarium, so that was really perfect.
I just thought it was so funny because like the photo, we're
Obviously.
obviously not holding little baby sea turtles, so it's a good little.
I think it's so
Photoshop moment.
cute. That was funny. Oh, I know. Here we go.
Oh god. You're killing me with some of these photos. Awkward face.
Oh, okay,
Awkward face.
Mister, you had like the sexiest photo.
Right, but I guess you're like, instead of showing my glow up, you're like glowing, like de-glowing me, glow down.
You have always been perfect to me.
Oh,
So.
what do you want? Okay, so this photo actually
This is a good
great.
moment.
We won bingo. We won the last round of bingo, so I think we won $1,200
We won $1,200 on a cruise ship.
on a cruise ship. But I just remember where there was like a kerfluffle when we were buying the bingo tickets, where we almost didn't buy this last ticket, and then I was like, no, we should buy the last one so we could play the last round.
And it was
And then that
one.
was the winning ticket. So it was, I mean, good karma.
Such good karma. Oh my gosh, we were so excited. I can remember screaming bingo. Bingo! Like, oh my god.
I had a feeling because I have like ESPN.
Oh, so you just said
I knew it. I mean, I always know I'm gonna win, but I
Oh.
never really win.
You are a winner, baby.
Touch my nipple. This is a cute one, very early on, but the location I feel like is like a.
Oh, our first road trip together. Oh, that was so cute. I also loved that beanie.
I think I hijacked it from you.
Yeah.
After that.
Oh my gosh, that was a cute moment. That's in Pismo, California, on the way down from.
I think it was on the way up.
On the way up. Okay.
And what did you tell me about the
That
location?
it was growing up. It was the location that I wanted to get married at.
But you and Katie, didn't you say, would fight over who was gonna get
Yeah,
married?
but obviously because I'm older,
But
it
now
was
she
mine.
can have it.
Yeah, she can have it. It was this cute little gazebo on like the cliffs in Pismo, and I remember going to it often with my family when we'd be camping, and it was just a cute moment to share with you.
It was very
so.
cute.
We were also just very happy and young and in love,
I
and
know.
that was the trip that we also first said I love you.
It was. Wait, this is kind of a two-parter, I guess, because this one kind of, it's the same trip, but this, like, I think says it all.
Oh, when we were camping.
Yeah, look who's in the photo.
Oh, my Rosie, my Yaris,
Uh-huh.
my Toyota Yaris. Oh my gosh, what are we making?
It looks like hot cocoa and bacon.
Oh, okay, it's the morning.
Yeah, I just remember Chris was like, we're doing this road trip up, we're gonna go camping for a few nights, and you just like were the most prepared with all your camping stuff because you pulled it from your parents'
family,
house.
yeah.
I mean, the times I went camping in college, it was like not that. Not that.
I had my grill, I had
everything.
Okay, here's a cute one. Do you remember this
Oh
night?
yeah, that's cute. It's such a funny photo. This was, I mean, we're obviously not completely sober given by the drink in my hand.
I don't even remember being that drunk though. Do you remember what night this was?
Yeah, this was from after we had our billboard in Times Square with H&M for Pride in 2019. They had like a little party
Yeah.
in Brooklyn to celebrate the Pride campaign. And that's where this photo's from, and it was really great because it just kind of felt like the party was just for us, but also celebrating Pride. But no, I mean, none of the other faces of the campaign could make it.
Yeah.
And we were excited to see everyone, but then when we got there, we're like, this is...
We were spoiled, that's for
This,
sure.
this
Yeah.
was like, it was like a really fun moment.
It was also really nice for our friends to show up and be there
Right,
for us,
yeah.
and that was really nice.
It was like I think a very special moment for us.
I also chose this because Brock's pecs just look so good in it.
Thanks, baby.
I love them.
Or that could be the last one. Or here, why don't you do one more? I mean, this is the last one I was gonna do, which could be very quick.
A golden spoon. Oh, this is cute. You just chose the first year. That's cute.
Yeah, I did.
Golden spoon.
Golden spoon. I don't
My
even know if
favorite
it's still
frozen
around.
yogurt in Simi Valley. It probably is.
Probably our first
Yeah.
froyo date together.
Yeah, that was really cute. We like that.
I liked it.
We like froyo. Okay, speaking of Greece, it's just gonna be a Greece thing. Do you remember this?
Oh man, the beginning before the end.
The beginning before the end.
I actually almost pulled photos from that as well, but when we were in Greece, we were going to this cute little beach that was like, I guess, semi-nude. We were not nude. Long story short,
Should've been.
I stepped on a sea urchin. It's good that I wasn't naked.
It's true.
I just remember stepping on it, I had no idea what had happened. Chris made it out further in the water, so
I
you
did.
just dodged them all.
Apparently.
There was tons in the water, and then Chris, to use a cell phone, ran over to this like naked couple that was
at a nude beach.
at the nude beach tanning. He just like startled them to get their phone so he could
Pretty
call.
sure they were German. They did not speak English to me, so
Well,
I had to
and
like.
that is factual. If you do not speak English to Chris, you're probably German.
No, they responded in what I thought was German. So.
But But that was the beginning of the end. I stepped on or it wasn't that bad. I was just shocked,
Yeah,
and then
you were
it
shocked.
resulted in me having to have the spines removed from my foot.
All right, I think that's it then. I
think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, we love you all. Thank you for watching this.
Thank
quick
you for watching.
And maybe not quick. Who
I
knows?
don't,
It will
I
be.
don't know. I don't know how we didn't say this before, but please make sure you're subscribed.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us along everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and especially on YouTube. Subscribe.
Yeah, thank you all for following along, and for those who are already subscribed, we really love you, and your support means the most to us.
The most. Thank
So,
you all. Love you.
Have a great day. Mwah.